Good morning, National Dayers! It's Mrs. Erickson. Today is Monday, May 1st. It is the 121st day of the year. There are 244 days left. Happy National School Principals Day. School Principals Day on May 1st is your reminder to take time today and say thank you to the educational leaders who look after your children, or you, every day. After all, they guide academic success and set the tone for an entire school. Principals are some of the hardest working, yet can be the most underappreciated people in the education system. Without them, a school would not operate on a daily basis. They set the academic tone by encouraging students to thrive. They implement their vision through dedication and determination to provide a successful and positive environment for students and teachers. Throughout the academic year, school principals assume the commitment to lead students to a prosperous future. They support and guide quality teachers and staff, resulting in productive learning environments for our children. Whether they lead an elementary, middle, or high school, a principal shows leadership skills while being approachable. In fact, many students see their principals as role models because they are approachable. The role of a principal is not limited to just their office setting. A principal represents the school at community events, including sporting events. They also meet with superintendents and community members for various reasons. School principals prepare reports about staff, the needs of staff and students, and suggestions to help their school operate better. Today is also National Loyalty Day, National Mother Goose Day, National Chocolate Parfait Day, and National Purebred Dog Day. Okay, National Dayers, so today, rather than doing a craft or a recipe, we're just going to take some time to recognize some awesome principals around the country. Here we go. Mr. Sawester and Mr. Bishop at Wayland Alexander Elementary School in Hartford, Kentucky. Mr. Trotsky at Hampton Dumont High School in Hampton, Iowa. Mr. Curie at Montgomery County Intermediate Unit in Norristown, Pennsylvania. Mr. Costa at Stone Mountain High School in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Mr. Allen at Coffee High School in Douglas, Georgia. Mr. Wild at Napoleon Junior Senior High School in Napoleon, Ohio. Mr. Schlick at Frank Elementary School in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Mr. Gutierrez at Bardeen Elementary School in Salinas, California. Ms. Unger at Temescal Canyon High School in Lake Elsinore, California. Mr. Amy at Edward Harris Junior Middle School in Elk Grove, California. Ms. McCloskey at Archbishop Damiano School in Marlton, New Jersey. Mr. Riley at St. Elizabeth Catholic School in Kansas City, Missouri. Ms. Kuntz at Transition Connections Academy in Westminster, Maryland. Mr. Cullen at Clement Middle School in Redlands, California. Ms. Enlow, Dr. Lee, Mr. De Los Santos, Mrs. Cordova, Mr. Tang at Santa Ana High School in Santa Ana, California. Mr. Williams at Berkmar High School in Lilburn, Georgia. Mr. Schiffo and Ms. Q at Wantagh Middle School in Wantagh, New York. Mr. Foster at Hope Middle School in Holt, Michigan. Mr. Clark in Red Bank Regional High School in Little Silver, New Jersey. Mr. Hanson at Old Orchard Junior High School in Skokie, Illinois. Mrs. Smith at NTDSE Satellite Classes Niles in Township, Illinois. Mr. Hughes at Dawson County Junior High in Dawsonville, Georgia. Ms. Munt at Monroe II Boces in Spencerport, New York. Mr. Hynoski and Mr. Hockenbrock at Shamokin Area High School in Cole Township, Pennsylvania. Mr. Folk in Myers Park High School in Charlotte, North Carolina. Mr. Johnson at Estabrook Elementary School in Ypsilanti, Michigan. And our last principal shout-out goes out to Mr. Vanderpool, Mrs. Jones, and Profe at Aspen Creek Pre-K through 8 School in Broomfield, Colorado. It's time
for super spectacular shout-outs.
Shoutouts today start us off with Mrs. Mangen, Mrs. Frederick, and Ms. Williams, and everyone in the Adult Transition Program at Thornwood High School in South Holland, Illinois. Next up is Ms. Glenn, Mr. Schofield, Ms. Burke, Ms. Garceau, and Ms. Francelno, and everyone in the Transition Program 12 Plus at Maine Township High School, District 207 in Park Ridge, Illinois. And our third shout out today goes out to Senora Colon and Mrs. Massa and everyone in the second Spanish English class at John C. Daniel School in New Haven, Connecticut.
Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your support. I hope you loved your shout out. Teachers, if you'd like to get your class a shout out, just complete the Google form. The link can be found below this video in the description. And here it is, our updated super spectacular shout out map.